Yeah, they come back.
I don't need to fuck with you. No, you can't be my friend. It ain't gonna stay up there.
Nope. I'm gonna have to put it right here. Yeah, that works. Okay, if it get cut off now, I'm on a whole different phone, probably a whole different plan and company and everything. Okay, now I'm gonna wait for everybody to come back. Then I'm gonna finish what I was saying. Hey y'all, hey laugh. Wake up. Your eyes low.
You sleeping?
She relaxed. Chilling. She was sleepy, she wouldn't be smiling or nothing. She'd be so annoyed. Oh, you couldn't see me before?
That's their fault.
It might have been that. The signal was going out.
I saw it too.
Oh, you can see it.
I don't like the fact that I couldn't go live on my MacBook, and I gotta find out why.
You can? I don't know.
The flash drive, why it's not letting us do? You know, you can do it on your end either. Why is that?
I think it's the
Hold on with the request to join. I'm finna do something real quick, and then at the end, Anton, hold on, Anton, I got you. But I gotta show y'all this stuff, and then at the end, I'm gonna invite people to talk. All right, it's just about the same amount of people. So, what was I at? Therefore, I'm right here reading. Therefore, no further hearing dates in the above caption matter will be set. When your case is unfounded, your name will be removed from the state central register. You will no longer be listed as a person who abused or neglected a child. This decision only applies to this indicated finding, sequence, or incident. This decision does not apply to any other prior indicated findings of abuse or neglect. Now, y'all see the date. I told y'all I've been working this case for 3 years, about to be 4 years, by myself. Well, when I met Precious, of course, she was coming to court when she could, but she had to work. But what I'm saying is, I've been doing this case with no lawyers, what I mean, or nothing. The public defender that I had was garbage. She never defended me, and that's how it made it this far. Now, I'm done with this part. I'm also done with this part. Now we're on to the real problem. I have to fight my mom for my child, which is what I've been trying to tell. I wanted to tell y'all, but I wasn't ready, and that's my decision. So, hey, Lobby. So that's what I needed help with. No, I'm not with you today. What? You are tweaking. What? So I got Samantha with me.
Hi, live. Everybody, love.
Boom, 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 boom. Yes, F a hater. I'm trying not to cut so much, but man, fuck that. Fuck a hater.
I need you to stay focused.
Okay. Alright, so anyway. So basically, I'm fighting to get my son back from my mom. That's why I called her trash. She's garbage for doing that. For not just giving me my son back when she know what's going on with the court and how I won my appeal. My son knows who I am. He is with my mother. I saw some of the people, spreading rumors that my son's sperm donor has my child. That's not true. I signed over guardianship while the case was going on to my mom so that the state wouldn't get him and he'll be in the custody of somebody that nobody knows, not even him. I know it's my business, but it was put on It was put out to the public, and I was gonna put it into the public anyway because I need help with my case. I needed help. You want to point out something? Okay, hold on.
Are you done?
Well, it don't matter.
Hey, live.
You gotta say it like me.
Hey, live. So, most of you all know that, hey, Sheena, what my experience and my background is in child welfare. And so, Natorah revealed this to me recently about what her battle was with her son. I scaled through her case. It's an extensive case. I scaled through her case, the case history, to try to get an idea of really what was the finding and where she was. Well, according to the legal aspect, when neglect was actually substantiated, the reason why she was able to obtain a finding such as she got recently this year was because there was undefined abuse. The prosecutor could not substantiate. So if you go to the article, you guys can go to the article. I want to point out something. If you go to the article, I'm going to give you the page number that I need you to look at, how it was reported. How they reported it was that, one second, give me a second. Some key things were that the prosecutor said that the brain injury cannot be ruled out, and there are possible wrist and ankle fractures that cannot yet be diagnosed. That's a problem. When you file a finding of substantiated physical abuse on a child at the age that her child is, there is no possible finding. It's a definite finding because the testing that's done to identify this type of hemorrhage that was on the brain, it's an automatic test that's done, and you can see it through an MRI scan. So the possibility of does not allow the state to actually give a finding of abuse or neglect on this mother. So actually, you have a situation right here where she was underserviced and that she was not supported. So let's go past that part. I can educate you guys later on how that works. But let's talk about the current process that needs to happen and how you all, her supporters, can help her. So Natorah has filed a motion in court to have her case, I guess she was misguided again. This whole time I'm looking in her paperwork, she's been misguided. So she went to file a motion to have her child returned, but she was given the wrong paperwork. So the paperwork that she was given, where is that at? Okay. So I'm looking at the date. This is fact, you guys. I'm looking at the date. What date is this?
July 7th.
Okay, so July 7th, 2017, she filed a motion of notice, and she was instructed at the bottom as the reason for the motion to put reinstate guardianship to the mother, Victoria Davis. That's actually the wrong legal notice. The wrong legal language. The language and the actual document that she has to file in court for the return of her child is a motion to modify custody, because she is not the guardian. She is still considered the parent. So she would be modifying custody, meaning it will be guardianship from the grandmother to custody to the birth mother. And so if there's anyone who is familiar, who is serious about supporting her and can identify legal counsel that can support or lead her on how to represent herself, this is the time that you all need to come forward, okay? And so at this particular time, there is no reason why her son should not be returned to her. She has suitable housing. She has income. She's been cleared of all abuse and neglect. According to the order that she has now, she is no longer registered as an abuser. And not only that, she spent 7 months in jail for something now that she's been cleared of by the department. So her legal battle doesn't begin at just having her son returned. Her legal battle begins and it will end once this case, the criminal aspect of the case, is completely overturned and she's exonerated. So that's why I'm here, to offer my expertise and give her some guidance on how she needs to go about this moving forward. What I hope is the individuals who put this information out is watching, because just like you pulled that article up and you were able to obtain that information, anything that's filed in the court and anything that has a disposition on it, that's public knowledge, and you can pull that information forward. So when you go to dig up things on people, make sure that you dig up the right information as well, because actually she's been exonerated. So I don't know if you guys have any questions for me, but what I do ask, when you come on to ask questions, please make sure that your questions that you ask are just really specific to what the solution needs to happen now and how you're going to support her and getting her son back. That's the only thing we're really interested in hearing. If you can support her and getting her son back, that's the only questions and comments that we're going to accept. If you're not going to offer any support on how to help her get her son back, unfortunately, we're not going to respond to or take that question. She'll have to move on to the next caller. This is not being mean or disrespectful, but this is about a child, okay? This is about a child who needs to be returned home to his mother. And speaking to Natorah about her reasons for being a freedom fighter and about her reasons for moving forward with this organization is the fact that her own injustice of dealing with child welfare has given her an extended passion to fight on the behalf of other parents. Who do you know who's faced with this type of conflict and this type of adversity that will set aside her pain and still focus unselfishly on fighting for justice for other parents and for other children? So I'm done now. Unless you all have any questions for me, please make sure that you stick to the guidelines in which I gave you for questions and comments. And Natorah, because this is a very sensitive subject, I'm supporting her in this. But please stick to the guidelines of the questions and comments, because she's not going to accept anything that's not going to offer solution. Thank you. So that helps you.
Yeah, she talk. Look.
That law.
I can't talk like you do, but she said everything that, yeah, I don't even know what to say after that. Well, how do you follow that? How? I'm just gonna go to the. I'm gonna just bring somebody in here, cause, and whoever doing all that laughing and stupid emojis, I'm finna catch you and you finna get up off my page. Know that.
I'm finna catch you, man. Let me go look at it.
What's their name? Jessica Reyes. I saw that. You might as well block yourself, because it's finna happen anyway.
I'm finna log out and log in.
I'm gonna go in order.
Said log into.
Oh, it's cool. They gonna come back up. And Kelly, okay. Who's on here in the dark? Like,
Wait, let me get to some light. Hold on.
why is it?
I'm getting to some light. Hold on for a minute.
Oh,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
yeah.
Hey. Hey. You're breaking up. I can't see you. Can you hear me? You breaking up. I can't see you. I hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
it's breaking up. Okay. I don't know the situation. I'm just now tuning in, but okay. I was telling you I don't know the
Go.
situation, but can you hear me, Natorah? Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, girl.
Okay. Well, I hope you hear me. But I don't know what I can do to help. If you need me to write letters or anything that I can do to help you, encourage you, I'm willing to do that because I don't know the full story and I don't even have to know the full story because I just support you just by this even freedom fighters. I just love
Well, the
y'all.
full
I love your spirit. I just love everything about you. And I'm Justin's mom. I don't know if you heard about my son's case. So I'm there for you. If you need me to write a letter, if you need me, just anything. Your transparency, you showing, what's going on. And I love that about y'all. So I'm here for support. Whatever you need me to do, I'm there. I will support, write letters, do what I have to do. You heard me? Oh, you breaking up, Natorah, but I inbox me so I know where to send you some letters or whatever. Hello? Oh, it's breaking up. Well, try somebody else because I know you can't